Wrestle 84, and I know that this is the same one I used in my news video. That's because I'm filming it on the same day, not long after recording it. But I thought of a new series right after I was done editing it. It was called My Honest Thoughts. What was the actual name of it? Sorry, it was called Honest Thoughts. So my idea for this series is to put my honest thoughts into wrestlers. The first one I'm going to do is in dedication to The Undertaker after his retirement speech. His retirement on his documentary called The Last Ride. Now, I was predicting that because it's called The Last Ride, that it was his way of retiring, and then he actually retired in it. So, let's get into this. My honest thoughts on The Undertaker when I first started watching, before I realized how everything worked, and how they just really did everything, I thought he was the scariest person in the world, but I loved to watch him wrestle. Now, most people were just scared shitless, but I more or less wanted to see him wrestle. But my first ever live event I went to, which was WWE Raw 2014, when Kane debuted, or not Kane. Kane debuted? Really? I am so off base. When the Ultimate Warrior first passed away, I was at his memorial show, and I kept thinking Kane was gonna, because they kept showing him segments of him in his mask. I was scared to death that he was gonna come out because I hated fire. I thought he was still scary, even though I've long at that point knew that, you know, I was young in 2014, and I'm still young now, but shut up. I was scared to death that he was going to come out. Thankfully he didn't, but who did come out was Evolution. Now, them I loved. We'll cover each of those members in a different, you know, episode. We're gonna give them their own episode, but The Undertaker, throughout my whole entire life, I loved watching him, just because he was so interesting to watch. He was a bigger guy, and yet he did that, I think it was at WrestleMania 25, when he did the dive out to Shawn Michaels, except he actually had a cameraman, and honestly, that still looked pretty good today. I first started watching wrestling when I was 2 in a day, Eddie Guerrero's memorial. So just all of my firsts have had memorials in them to wrestlers who have died. That's why it sticks in my mind. Like, that's the only reason I remember that being my first show I can remember, at least, was Eddie Guerrero. It was the day after my 2nd birthday. I just ranted through a whole video and did not talk about Undertaker that much. Thank you, Undertaker, for everything you've done. Help start this series. I'll see what it comes to. I enjoy all the Undertaker's work. He's very good at wrestling. He's very entertaining. He's very good at keeping character. He just recently, in the past year or two, started doing social media. He was rarely shown working out. Like, that was the most you would get to him on social media for years and years and years, was occasionally his wife would post videos of him working out. Which, even that's not a breaking character, because he's a wrestler. He has to work out. Dead or not. But, I think it's been a very interesting ride. It's been a very interesting last ride with The Undertaker through the series. And if you guys enjoyed this episode of a new series we're doing called Honest Thoughts, put it in the comments below, hit the like button, and subscribe for more, because I'm probably will do more of these. Maybe. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.